Welcome to ICanJudgment's first episode of... Well, I really don't know what to call it yet, Steve.
Isn't it called ICanJudgment?
Yeah, well, ICanJudgment's the website, but what to call the show? I can discuss? I don't know.
The show online?
What? How does that have anything to do with ICanJudgment?
Oh. Like you need a just for this episode, the title?
No, for the podcast for ICanJudgment. The ICanJudgment podcast. Let's just make it that. Is that good?
That's easy to remember.
ICanCast? ICastJudgment? There you go. Okay, so welcome to ICastJudgment, where you got to see a brainstorming session between Steve and I about the name of the show. That's something, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So on this series of shows, I guess, we're going to do discussions about current things that are happening in the news when it comes to usually technology, but it really can be anything. We could talk about the coal miners. Or not.
I think they had iPhones at one point.
They could.
Yeah.
Were they iPhone 4s, Steve?
I don't know. I heard they had iPhones in one of the incidents.
Well, if I was a coal miner, I'd probably have an iPhone too.
Yeah.
So, anyway, on this episode, we're going to talk about gaming and not coal miners. Sound good?
Okay.
I love it.
Starting now.
Starting now. What is the first topic, Steve?
I think that would be what we're playing now.
Well, I'll let you start. What are you currently playing in the gaming threshold of things?
I'm playing a web-based, like a JavaScript game called Lord of Ultima.
Okay.
Which is I don't know if you can really call it playing when you play it. It's a lot like work. Like there's a lot of management where you just go around and clicking on things and making sure that your build queues are full and that stuff is happening. It's not really an action game. You don't see any of your troops leave your castles to go and attack someone else or anything. They leave a lot to the imagination, but it's kind of addictive. It's kind of fun too.
Well, it's kind of like a book, right? For people who read books, they imagine everything that's going on and they just get description, and that's what you're getting, right?
Yeah. That's about all you get is a report on how big your army is and how well it did against your opponent's army. And
is it something like Mob Boss?
I don't think I played Mob Boss. What's that like? Is it?
Well, you know all those popular online mafia games and stuff. You know where you click on your opponent and you have to fight them, and it's like an RPG online, massively online RPG through text and stuff.
If
they had a whole bunch of them. They had like vampires and I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I played some like vampires online and stuff on the iPhone, and it's worth checking out if you played any of the Ultima series from a long time ago. It's worth a look. There are some graphics to it, but it's JavaScript graphics done in a browser, so it's nothing really elaborate. But there's still enough visual appeal to it to keep people interested. I definitely recommend it if you were a fan of the Ultima games, for sure.
Anything else that you're playing currently? It's got you captivated?
That thing sucks up all my time. It's
really?
You really have to invest like maybe an hour a day, 2 hours a day, and you have to go back every day to feed your army and feed your troops and stuff like that. So it's like an investment the way Farmville is, where you have to be back at a certain time to make sure stuff is happening. So that's all I play right now, because I don't have time for anything else. But what about you? What have you been playing?
Oh, what have I not been playing? I recently got the Xbox 360 Slim, so I'm back to playing Xbox again.
Nice.
Yay! Yeah. I re-downloaded Pwned. Just letting you know. Pwned? I always do that. How do you pronounce it?
It's the best chess game, as far as I know, in the indie game section.
I bet.
I haven't been there in a while because I haven't had time to turn on my Xbox, but
well,
it's a great chess game.
I love it, but I've played it. You you beat me, right? One time?
Yeah, after 82 moves or something like that.
That was fun, and I was just like having fun.
Yeah.
I'm not a chess master.
So you say.
um, also, something that I find more fun, no offense, but Brainfu.
Brainfu. That's the iPhone trivia game. That's actually, I think, in my opinion, probably the best trivia game you can get on the iPhone because it's
Probably
multiplayer.
one of the best iPhone games, period.
Well, I mean, it's no Angry Birds or anything.
No, it's not Angry
uh,
Birds. That's true.
But you can learn stuff playing Brainfu, which is great.
I've gotta let you know though. I've played Brainfu more, and I've deleted Angry Birds, but Brainfu's still on my iPhone.
Oh, well, there you go. That's the best testimonial possible. I'll
Well,
have to,
the difference is, sorry, Angry Birds gets old, and Brainfu, you can always go back to it whenever you need to, whenever you're on the bus or something. Like I've said it on my review on ICanJudgment, and you can check that out at ICanJudgment.com. But anytime you need to waste time, Brainfu, it should be your go-to thing because there's like 10 questions each round. You can bust out 10 questions in how much time?
about 4 minutes.
Pretty good, pretty good. Have you taken my my advice in the review under advisement?
Under why you submitted a review?
No, well, I did the review on ICanJudgment.com.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, actually, okay. There was a couple points that you had. I don't remember what they were right now because I watched it. It was like a month ago, so it's for me.
My biggest one was I wanted to see Steam Days.
Just what was that? Steam Days?
Theme Days.
Theme Days. Ah.
Or
Yeah,
like one day is movie days, or even a week or something like.
Yeah. That's a possibility because right now there's all the questions have categories, so I can pick certain categories to throw out on different days. But it's taking a lot of development time, and like for October, I only sold one copy of this trivia game in the App Store. So I don't know if I want to keep developing it.
One copy. These people aren't getting to know Brainfu. Have you submitted Brainfu to like App a Day?
Not yet. Well, because the other side to it is there's new questions that show up every day because it's user generated content for the most part. Most of the questions were created by the players themselves. So if I get too many players, then it's too much work for me to sit there and approve them. In fact, check all the questions. Like it takes a fair amount of time each day to just maintain the game and keep it running.
You should build a. If you were to go on with it, you should think about building a system where the people who play the game can moderate the questions that come in.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility because the few people that do play it, there's maybe 40 people a day that wander in that have bought a copy and play it. A lot of those people got it for free because I set up the price for free in the App Store from time to time. And there's some regulars who would be great at it. It's always a possibility, but it takes a little bit of time to organize that, and I don't know. That's the limiting factor is time. So.
Well, if you want to check out Steve's game, Brainfu,
I recommend it.
Go to the App Store and download it right now. BRAINFU.
Check out some of the other trivia games too, and just compare.
I think I've played Quizarium or something.
Yeah,
it's like a chat-based trivia.
Yeah, and I wasn't impressed with the other ones. The only other one that I really liked was Cash Cab, but I'm a big fan of the Cash Cab show too.
Oh, okay, yes. All right, let's move on. We'll talk about more. What are you playing? I've got so many more games I'm playing. You can check out ICanJudgment.com to see reviews of the games that I've been playing. But we'll go on.